Buckle up for an intriguing matchup. One side firmly established inside the top 25. The other on the outside, receiving votes, but looking to muscle into the rankings with a victory today. Welcome to Tampa and Raymond James Stadium, the home field of the USF Bulls. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the UTEP Miners, taking on the 24th ranked team, the South Florida Bulls. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Bulls will kick it away and start us off. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Looking to throw. It's Nelson. Moves out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. That's caught. It's Brown. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. See what the call is on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Going for a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring.
That makes the score UTEP 7, South Florida 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Wideout's now clustered. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking for some space. It's Moulton. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Dropping back. It's Taylor. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Bringing pressure. Breaking free at midfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
We'll give it to the running back. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Can he make it to the marker? And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. Handoff here from the shotgun. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. The receiver grabs it. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. The sure hands. It's Parker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Miners will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Back to throw. It's Taylor. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Bulls pick up enough for a 1st down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
They'll try to run it with the option. They'll toss it to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Getting closer, but now it's 3rd down. Can they punch it in from the 2? Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. So now we got a 4th down.
On the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Here comes the UTEP offense back on the field now. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. And they put together something here. They get him down, but he gets the ball across the 10-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. He keeps it on a design run. And the Miners pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Nelson. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. The Miners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Parker. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This offense has become a 1st down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the 4th quarter really starts to wear you out.
That's reeled in. It's Davis. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. And the Miners are in the red zone. Big throw caught on the left side. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Pressure is coming. Snags with the throw. Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Miners. Well, Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Back to pass. It's Taylor. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Bulls will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Defense is coming after him. Breaks free. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. A play action looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. Pass knocked away and incomplete. That'll do it for quarter number one. And it's UTEP in front, Kirk. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got his man in the open field. He's in the clear. Finally brought down at the 7. Sets up a first and goal here.
Oh, boy, Chris, the defensive coordinator goes with the man look on third down, and he chose wrong. This drive is still alive thanks to just an amazing play by this offense, not just to get the first, but to set him up that close to the goal line.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Caught in the backfield. It's 4. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's a good job by this offense getting positive yards here on this 3rd and goal, but now they're facing 4th and goal. Big decision on whether or not to settle for the field goal to at least get some points or roll the dice and try to get this ball into the end zone on 4th down.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Bringing it out, it's Ellis. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Miners' offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Caught over the middle. It's Burrell. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
To throw, it's Nelson. He's running out of time here. Receiver makes the catch.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Grab behind the line. It's Parker. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Quarterback keeps the football. In the clear at the 25. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Boy, if he just would have been able to catch the ball in this drag route, there's a ton of space ahead of him. It's an unfortunate drop here for the offense.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that 1st down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the 1st down.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Looking to pass. It's Nelson. On the move now. And he's got it. Touchdown, UTEP.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Looking deep to the right side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Lets it fly to the wideout. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception. A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and another incompletion. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? An inside give now from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. They tackle him at the 38. A solid gain. Nice play there.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
To the air, it's Nelson. He'll throw it now. Grab down the middle. It's Parker. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
USF offense is back out there now. The pocket breaking down. Well, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Caught by the receiver. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. That catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Quick pass, the catch is made.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? a short completion of the tight end. Pointing toward the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Miners. Extra point try coming now. That tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from this secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end, and got stopped. Grab behind the line, it's Moulton. They bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen. The Bulls hustle to the line to run that hurry out. And here's the handoff. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Throws to the tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
Can he make it? And they finally grab a huge return. Coverage team lucky he didn't score there. The offense starts with excellent field position. The Miners line up with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UTEP.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
South Florida, 3.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. They reversed to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. The offense right from the line, playing with tempo now.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
And the run moves the ball up to the 33. No huddle here for the offense. To the air, it's Taylor. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The Bulls are moving quickly down the field.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read, and the result is a 1st down and a big gain.
With the catch, it's Moulton. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Getting set, here's 2nd down. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on fourth down. QB keeper all the way. Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, USF.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ellis. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Scanning the field. It's Nelson. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
They look to throw it here on second down. Took contact on the throw. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Third down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught on the outside. It's Davis. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Handoff from the shotgun. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Miners come to the line in the hurry up. On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Moves left out of the pocket. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
He beat the tight end for a completion, and he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Timeout, UTEP.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Miners.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Miners will kick this away to begin the second half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? Finding some room at the 25. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Dropping back, it's Taylor. Pressure is coming. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line. The Bulls lining up here on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. First down here for this offense. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Fights through a tackle. And that run produces a decent gain.
There's great discipline by this defense. Assignment football at its finest. They're able to string the quarterback out, shut him down to prevent the first down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, the offense rolls the dice with its play call here on 4th down, and the defense rolls the dice as well by bringing the kitchen sink demolished the quarterback that time on the blitz.
That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Important second down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense stuffs it right there. No gain. Fourth down coming up.
Hey, I really like the idea on third down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on third down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
Here we go. Fourth down. They'll try to run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Caught over the middle. It's 4. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Touchdown, South Florida. Great connection there for 6 points. They began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And he gets in for the 2-point conversion. This is now a 3-score game.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
Bringing it out, it's Ellis. Brought down to the 32, so good job by the returner there. UTEP's offense is back out there now. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. All right, test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw. It's Nelson. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. That's caught. It's Brown. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Miners line up on 1st and 10 now. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And the quarterback keeps it here. And he stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, UTEP. This offense cannot be stopped.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. USF offense is back out there now. Dropping back. It's Boyd. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Caught behind the line. It's Ford. Making people miss. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. That completion makes it second and medium. They'll run it here. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Oh, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Off the play fake on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Play fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown! Bills. This offense is still clicking. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. If you're in defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. You saw that exactly on this score right here.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ellis. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the UTEP offense back on the field now. To throw, it's Nelson. Running back has it on a screen now. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Man, this defense is already struggling to defend the pass. I think their eyes are in the backfield. They're worried about where's the next pass play. And now they got to deal with the option. A lot to deal with against this offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle, but first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Miners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Stock right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here comes a handoff. He's got the first and still going. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. First down at 10. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down after a short gain there. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The shotgun running play call. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Back to throw. It's Nelson. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Miners are in the red zone. Using his legs. It's Parker. Tackle made after just a short gain. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved in catching passes. That's tough to stop. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Catch made by the tight end. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Well, that's modern college football for you right there. 4th and short, in field goal range. You got to kick it, right? Nope. I mean, not many would have faulted them for kicking it and getting it.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Miners.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
South Florida, 25.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Past the 30. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all day? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Important third down play coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on
Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
The Miners' offense is back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time?
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He finds some space. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice first down.
We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Nelson. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, this defense cannot find any way to slow this guy down. He's been making plays like this all game long, over 100 yards receiving on the day now.
He gets loose. Fighting him off.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Makes the grab. It's Ellis. He makes the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision.
Heading for the end zone. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside. He's been outside. At times, he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. Few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century line.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep him short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
Second down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, UTEP. This offense really clicking.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
25.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Looking to pass. It's Boyd. Makes a quick catch. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The completion makes it second and short. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
You know, in college football anymore, Chris, you get caught up in the big plays through the passing game. But we're seeing what this back can do when he has room to run. Great acceleration. Great.
Touchdown, USF. They capped the drive with 6 points.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I'm not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. UTEP's offense is back out there now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Try and muscle for the first down. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone. The Miners have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught in the backfield. It's Parker. Breaking tackles and going. Touchdown, Miners. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. The offense backed up, beginning this drive near their own end zone. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. As the first down is still going. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
Back to pass. It's Boyd. A deep shot, but he paid for it. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collected.
Here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back,
looking for a man deep down the left side. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your...
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The Bulls hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
Scanning the field, it's Boyd looking for his big tight end. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket, breaks an open space. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Here's the second down play.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. Boom. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. It's fourth down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. He's looking to throw. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that will just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now, with such a comfortable lead, not sure if this was entirely needed.
He's got the first and still going. Tough to show with a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw. It's Boyd. He's running out of time here. This one is incomplete, right in the back corner of the end zone.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Bulls with 1st and 10 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, South Florida.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset their plan to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And he safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Gets rid of it on the move. Nice grab. It's Davis. So they make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. This is the kind of result, Kirk, that's going to shake up the rankings. But more importantly, it's a team that felt unrespected, unloved. They came out here, pulled together, and made a very strong statement to the world.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think there's a combination of things. I think the unranked team, like you said, they came in with the eye of the tiger. They were locked in and ready to go. And I think the favorite, they just didn't respect